Hi, gorgeous. Okay, so I am so beyond the moon excited for this video. I'm also nervous because this is a different type of video, but I thought, you know what? I watch other women and their fashion channels. It's one of my favorite ways to just kind of escape. Why not make an ASMR-ish? It's ASMR-ish because I'm going to have certain clips, which I forgot to do the ASMR with. However, I moved recently, and so I've been redecorating and, investing in some art pieces and some mirrors, etc. And so I thought I would share with you some of the things I've been buying to decorate my room, and then as well as the Amazon links below. I'll probably post it in the comments in case you're something makes your heart smile too. Or the Amazon links are the ones that have Amazon links. I have this amazing picture of Audrey Hepburn, and that one bought the thrift store. So sorry, that one I can't link, but a few of them I can link. And the first one um, is this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous picture of this woman reading a book. So let me go pick it up. Where can I put this? Where can I put it? Where? Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, so story to this one is that when I walked into my room, when I first saw the room, I opened the door. On the far wall, the wall right behind me, I was like, I want a picture of this woman who looks just like me, but she's soft and she's relaxed, because I want somewhere where I can go out from the craziness of the day and I see this woman who's soft and relaxed. Now, I didn't mean to show you the behind because I forgot that I folded it over. I almost bought this in the canvas print, and I wish I had. If I could go back in time, I would 1000% purchase this in the canvas. I was just this far away. But this picture is me. It encapsulates everything of like who I am. And voila! Like, how gorgeous! Oh, look up. How beautiful is this? Sorry, you can kind of see the reflection of the camera. But, oh, I am the world's biggest bookworm. I love going to Barnes and Nobles or Borders. Do you remember Borders? I love going in there, just reading a book. Recently, I stopped by a college, and the first place I checked out was the library. I was like, I want to know what their library is like. Books are just, they're my escape, and they've always been like that. You know, when we were young, we were brought up, take us to the library, we would get our books. I probably paid my hefty fee in library fines, but I love a book. I love escaping to a book. I love running away to a good book. I love, love, love a book. I just do. I love something that stretches my mind. I so for the longest while they were like to-dos or books about how far outside of things I could think of, but I also just like something relaxing. So this just kind of reminds me to escape. And then I love this because it's in the soft girl aesthetic, which I have this entirely different philosophy about being a soft girl. I know we see all those pictures on Pinterest. Soft girl to me is about living from a relaxed parasympathetic nervous system. Um, I always thought of myself as the strong black woman, and over time I've just really emerged the softness within my body. So this is the first one. So love it. Now, along with it, the only thing about this piece is that I think it is an AI print, and I love that it came from that time period. So, however, because it is an AI print, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm really sensitive to feeling the energies of things. Like, for example, when I go into an art museum, I have to be careful because I can literally feel the energy of the people that painted the painting. It's kind of vulnerable to share that. And so I bought these other pieces too, which were beyond gorgeous. I'm gonna put a clip right here of them. I didn't end up keeping them because it was more AI. However, when I eventually move into my own apartment, I think I will repurchase those pieces. So maybe I should just kept them, and I want to hang them in the hallway because they are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So when I put the clip in here, the clip may not be ASMR, but here's a clip of those pictures. These are some gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. Like, they just take my breath away. It's so classy and feminine and beautiful. And one's actually my favorite down here. Just the vibrance, the way it pops off the page. These are just so beautiful. I have a heart, like, I'm gonna return them, but I also have a heart to keep them. Even though I don't have enough space for these on my wall right now, ideally. So I almost never tell my dreams. One of my dreams is to have my own apartment. And when I do, I'm gonna buy these back, but I'm gonna buy them back as canvases, and I'm gonna have them on the hallway. Oh, one last thing. I wanted to kind of demonstrate what they're made out of. I don't know if it's like a plastic type of thing. So I think this is another reason why I would definitely get it in canvas, because it has like the paint marks on it. So I feel like if you get that in canvas, that's gonna just look even more beautiful and pop more. Once you do put these in a frame though, you don't see that it has it. And it also makes it more high quality than like a regular poster too, to have it like this. But if you do get this kind, I would definitely put it in a frame. Weren't this beautiful? I just love them. Weren't they gorgeous? Weren't they gorgeous? Okay, so I might have to cut the video in two. I think the longest amount of video I could record it here is 14 minutes. However, there's just two more things I wanted to share with you, or three. Lastly, another thing that I didn't keep, but in the future I definitely want to invest in and get again, is this round mirror. I'm not a huge fashion trend thing, but one thing I did realize is these mirrors are like everywhere. When I sold my mirror, I actually sold it on Facebook because I couldn't return it through Amazon. And it was so funny because there were so many round mirrors for sale. And round is very feminine. Just the shape in itself is just ties to the femininity of it. Um, and when I was on Pinterest looking at ways to use the mirror, there were several people that had the mirror as their cosmetic, like on their table. So I'll insert the pictures of them here. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I'll put a short clips of the mirror here. My plant in the mirror, but it's this beautiful round mirror, which apparently mirrors like this are really, I guess, I don't really follow trends in fashion like that. I just go from the heart. I go with what feels good, what I like. I think it's very feminine to have round shapes. When I look at architecture, I love seeing round shapes, especially, just within like I love to be like surprised. So a lot of times you'll see these straight different buildings and stuff, and then when there's a building that's round, it completely takes a different dimension. Um, I actually had a neighbor, and her backyard it was the only time I've ever seen a backyard that had these round curves in it. And just that femininity that comes with something that's round completely just made me so excited. So I know it might sound funny to be this enraptured by a mirror. Isn't it beautiful? I just loved it. Now, a picture I did keep is I walked, and it's so crazy. I was having one of my downloads about our bodies being lingerie, the anatomy of a goddess. You know how I mentioned how I'm able to like see different things with the energy of pictures. Well, I can see even more when I look at a person or look at their body. I have the history of being a trainer, the bachelor's in exercise science, and I'm able to see things that were never in our anatomy and physiology book. Even like the breathwork practices that I do in here, there's something more to them too. And so I was having one of these downloads, and you know, in the universe or when your body's like, yes, you're right on track or whatever you believe in. And so I was having one of those moments, and I got the bus, I went into Goodwill, and right as I had the moment about the body, this is what I saw. Audrey Hepburn. And like, how does that tie into the body? But it ties into, well, I can't, the download was so deep. I know I can break it in these next few minutes. However, it just really, to me, symbolizes the femininity of the body and how sacred and beautiful she really is. And then lastly, this is a picture that isn't mine. Um, Girl, this picture is everything. Ready to see it? There's no better way to end the video with this. Life is better in heels. And let's see if I can get on the La Vie en Rose, and a rosy revelation that's turning heads and lifting spirits. Ishel official, life is better in pink. Sorry, life is better in pink, not life is better in heels. According to local enthusiasts and color psychologists alike, the cheerful hue is not just a fashion statement, but a lifestyle choice. From blush-toned wardrobes to pink-tinted home decor, embracing pink is said to bring joy, confidence, and a touch of whimsy to everyday life. Why live in a black and white when you can paint your world in pink? Amen. Quipped fashionista a rose blush. So whether it's a fuchsia frock or a rosy room makeover, remember, think pink, live better. So I'm so excited to have this hanging over that. And it's just like so cute. And I went on Amazon because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some of these for my so I just see like what other ones were available. So yeah, this was my shopping video. I might have to buy this one too. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for watching, and comment below, and please let me know what you think about videos like this. I'll see you next time. Stay blessed.